Hi everyone, welcome back to Tara's Take. So, I've got our box here, and this video probably won't be too long. I am going to add some lace and a little bit of trim, and I think that's going to be about it. But I wanted to show you guys that pretty much all the bubbles are gone. As you can see, it looks really nice and smooth. See? And inside, same thing, all those bubbles that were on the bottom, the paper sunk back down and is sealed very nicely around all the edges. And now I have a little box I can use, and I have decided I'm going to use it for my bedside table. And so what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to make this difficult. I'm going to take this around, I think. I'm trying to decide. I don't want the edges to be quite so, like right here, I want the edges covered. So what I was going to do, I picked a piece of lace that is pretty thick. You know, it's like 1.5 inches thick. And it's got like a rim that I can tuck over. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get my Fabri-Tac glue here. And I am going to go ahead and, gosh, I don't know if you'll be able to see what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run glue along this inside line very carefully, as straight as I can, and not do a ton of it. I'm trying not to do a super thick line. And now I'm going to bring, let me see, can I do it standing up? I don't want the glue to move. Okay, so I'm going to bring, make sure I'm on the right side. Yeah, this side. Okay. So I'm going to have the outside facing up, and I'm going to lay this part at just this edge, this top edge right here, okay? I'm going to lay that against the glue. Okay. And do it like this. Okay. Oops. Okay. Now on the other one, I did like a gathering thing, but I want to do this one more glued straight down onto the box. So that's what I'm going to do. And hopefully I can get this all, the lace to fold. It's a pretty relative, I'm just doing more line on this part here. It's a relatively, it's not a stiff lace. It's not super loose like a crochet lace. But it's not stiff either, so it's malleable. It's working for me. And if I have to trim and cut the corners and bring them down and do some, you know, maneuvering, I will. I'm hoping I picked one that would cooperate with me. I think for the most part I did, and I'm just kind of pulling and tugging and evening this out a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that's there. And we're going to do another line, okay, along the edge. And bring that in again. Super easy. You know me, I like easy. I like the job to be easy. I mean, I could do this a little more difficult if I wanted, I guess, and I could have, you know, did measuring and cutting, and I'm just, since, like I said before, since this is for me, I'm not giving this away and I'm not selling it, so I am just doing it a quick, easy little, and I think this actually works. So I think probably even if I were giving it away, I might do it this way. I don't see anything wrong, really. And I'm going to overlap, and over here where it meets, I'm going to put a little bit of the lace over that edge as well. Okay, so bring that in. Just making sure that comes up into my corners. Yep. And then this piece here. Like I said, I'm going to bring it probably a little bit more because my lace is I want to make sure it overlaps right there. Okay. All right. There we go. Wipe my hand off on the towel. I don't want to, I almost wiped it off on my shirt. Okay, so now I'm just going to take some scissors and trim this right here, okay, because this is where I'm going to be putting that together. I'm going to grab my fabric scissors. I'm laying it on its side. The reason I was telling you that is because it's going to be out of sight for a second. There we go. Okay, so I just trimmed that extra off. Now, I am going to seal with some glue, hopefully, if I can make this work. Now with my other box, I actually, and I think when I fold this down, of course, I'm probably going to have to cut. I don't know though. We'll see. Let's see if I can just get this. It's fitting. It's actually fitting. I think where I have it glued together at that. Oh, see, it is working. Look at that. See, that's what I wanted. It's a flexible lace, so it's actually folding right over the top. Now this part, of course, will pull a little bit, but I cut it so that, oh, it's nice, look, not bad. I just need to do a little trim, or even maybe just pull this up just a little bit more. There we go, look at that. Almost perfect. Yeah, oh wow, this did work. Yay! I love when a plan comes together. So now what I'm gonna do, since this did fold over like I wanted, I was really hoping it would. I honestly didn't know if it would. I am going to do a tiny trim right here because it's kind of hanging low. There we go. And what I'm going to do is run some of this glue. Okay, I'm just lifting it up a tiny bit. And what you can do is you could put your glue first. I'm just running mine on there, one little string, one little strip underneath that lace. Okay, so it'll be held down. Right. Can you guys see? Can everybody see what I'm doing? I'm just running a little tiny bit of the fabric tack under here to hold the lace in place. This actually worked out way better than I even thought it would. Now this side of the box is a little bit buckly, so I'm going to put a little extra, and what I'm going to do is push this box up into that lace and hope that it catches. I don't want it to pull away, so I may have to spend a moment here making sure that it does catch. And I'm going to be pulling this down so that it's tucked over this edge even and securely. But yeah, so there's that. And now the other thing I was going to do, but now I'm kind of like, I don't know if I even need to. I was thinking about running some of this trim down like right from there to just the corner and gluing it over the edge. It would look cute, but it's not necessary. It actually, I think it's just going to add another, I mean, it actually might come loose because of the kind of material that this particular ribbon is made from. It's very flimsy. So I think I am going to just enjoy that this actually worked out for me really well. Now at this point you could add some more decoration on it. You could do, you know, some more fun stuff to it. I actually think it's going to be fine. I have a spot down here. I see where a few spots actually got nudged on the blue paper, so it's white. So I am just going to take some of my stain here and hit with the ink, and I think I will actually do some distressing on the corners of it, just so it looks old, or you know, want it to look nice and old. I really like the way it turned out, and I'm hoping that it's a good box for me in my room. Like I said, I have a big tray like I use for my collaboration fussy cuts and stuff. I have one of those big trays out, and it takes up my entire stand, and if I could actually have it to where I don't have my stand covered with a tray, I'd have a little more space, you know, to use for other stuff, like my Bible and, you know, my book or whatever, you know what I'm saying. And the bottom came out real good. We Mod Podged the bottom, see? So it's very sealed all the way around. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this project. This is probably the shortest video I have ever done with you guys. But I just wanted to make sure we finished it together and that you got to see how I finished it off. And this is holding really good, this lace. Yeah, so the Fabri-Tac dried super quick for me, which is good. But let's pull this up so you can see the box a little better. And I'm gonna kind of bring it around so I can stand it up. There you go. It's cute. It's serviceable, which is what I wanted. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I hope you guys like it, that you give it a try. And if you do, please let me know in the comments that you did. I'm going to add a teeny tiny bit of glue right there. I can see the lace is popping up right there. So I'm going to put a little bit more Fabri-Tac in that little spot right there. No biggie. Okay. Just press that down. And there we go. Voila. So yeah, it's my little creative way to upcycle a Keurig K-Pack box. Okay, so I hope you guys had fun and that you were inspired and that you give it a try. I love you very much, and I will see y'all tomorrow. God bless you. Bye-bye.